My name is Krystyna Prokopovich. I am the curator of the Ukrainian Heritage Museum at Manor College. This month, our artifact of the month is a pair of Postoly crafted by Nykola Pawluk. Postoly are a type of footwear which was worn in most of the regions of Ukraine and throughout Eastern Europe. When boots were introduced, they were so expensive that only the very rich could afford them. In villages, people walked barefoot during most of the year and only wore foot coverings in the winter or for special occasions. Basic Postoly are made from cow, pig, or sheep leather. The leather is thick but soft. Each shoe is made from a single piece of leather. Two adjoining corners are folded together to form the front of the shoe, and the sides are folded up. They are not sewn but laced with a thin strip of leather. This gives the Postoly their basic shape and slightly curled up front. The gathering creates folds. Some Postoly had one fold on one side and multiple folds on the other side. This showed which shoe was for the right foot and which for the left. Most Postoly were completely symmetrical and could be worn on either foot to help the Postoly wear more evenly. Towards the back of the Postoly, a hole was punched on either side and a strip of leather or rope went through these holes. The Postoly were tied onto the foot. Eventually, straps and buckles were added for extra support. Postoly ranged from the simplest everyday footwear to the works of art created in the Hutzul region of Ukraine. Men's Postoly were decorated by stamping a design onto the leather using metal tools. Women's Postoly could be stamped, but they were also adorned with metal decorations, colored leather cutouts, beads, and sequins. When a young woman was getting ready for marriage, she had a special wedding outfit made. The Postoly that were made for her wedding day would only be worn for special occasions and holidays in order to preserve them, because the woman expected to be buried in the same Postoly as she was married in. Today, even in Ukraine, there are only a few skilled craftsmen still making Postoly. The Ukrainian Heritage Studies Center at Manor College was very fortunate to have Nykola Pawluk as a master craftsman associated with the center. Nykola learned the art of making Postoly at a young age. Fascinated by his older brother's Postoly, he was determined to find out how they were made. So the young Nykola took the brand new pair of Postoly apart. This sparked a lifelong interest in leatherwork. Nykola learned from the masters in his village in the Hutzul region of Ukraine. After World War II, he came to the United States and settled in Philadelphia. He was an active member of the Ukrainian community and volunteered his time to demonstrate his craft. Nykola demonstrated the art of leatherwork at festivals and other events at Manor College for many years. He passed away in 1995, but his work lives on in the Ukrainian Heritage Museum at Manor College. Nykola Pawluk not only crafted beautiful Postoly, he was a master of leatherwork, which includes many other items. But those will be the subject of a future artifact of the month.